Hi everyone. Hi, hello. I think I'm live. Yes, I am. Hi, Lucky. Hi, Lucky. Say hi. Look down and say hi. Yeah, drinking some hot chocolate. Hi everyone. It is Monday. Monday. Is today the 18th? I gotta keep track of the dates. Where's my chair? Okay, let's check the date. Yeah, Monday, December 18th, 2023. Okay, guys, so I did do, I did, I do have videos to upload, but I decided to just do a quick live here on YouTube for Monday, a little bit, what is it, 3:30? So you guys will probably watch this afterwards. But anyway, guys, I just want to do a big thank you. I did one on my business channel. I don't think I did a live on Instagram. I should have just done both of them just now, but I guess I'll do Instagram and TikTok another time. But yeah, hi guys, I am Lisa, and this is Go10LISA channel, YouTube channel. And I titled it, I guess I can reveal it now. I was going to reveal it beginning of 2024, but you know, lately I just been doing things not planned, because in the beginning I used to be like a planner. I still am a planner, but everything like that. But now I do impromptu stuff and do whatever the heck I feel like doing, because it's my life. I do whatever I want to do and just go with the roll of it, and live your life. So I say all of that to say that's why I wanted to reveal what the word of 20, what my word for 2023 is, because 2023 is not finished. We have a couple more weeks. But comment down below before I say it if you figured out what my word was, because if you watch the beginning vlogs in January of 2023 when I showed you my book, do I have it down here? Because I'm doing like a whole bunch of stuff. I am what you call it, doing inventory and a whole bunch of stuff. And was this the book? Because I have so many journals and stuff. No, was this the one? Hold on. Yeah, this is the one. I don't know if you guys remember that video, but basically when I wrote 2023, and if you screenshot or whatever, some of you may have seen the word, but I'm going to reveal what my word is adventure. I just felt towards the ending of the previous year that 2023 was going to be an adventure. I just don't know why. That just came into my spirit, and that's what 2023 was. And there are some things that I have done in 2023 that I felt was adventurous. So I'll just share a few with you. Well, first of all, what's up with my lip? Hold on, I don't want to spill this. First of all, I went to Jamaica 2 times, which I'm so grateful and thankful for to be able to do that, because I haven't been back the first time in the spring in a little bit over 25 years. And I just didn't like meeting other Jamaicans here in Georgia, in Atlanta, and they were like, how long have you been back? When have you been back? And I was like, 25, what? 25 years? Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I wasn't going to travel during COVID anyway. So that was out the picture. And I really wanted to go back way before then. But, life, kid, my son, people don't know that when you're a single parent, officially a single parent, you cannot leave the country without the other parent signing off on it, right? And So there was a lot of back and forth of that and availability, and then when my son didn't want to go, oh, it was a hot mess. So yeah, and then he didn't want to go, and the only time he ever went to Jamaica was when he was a baby. So yeah, so we all, both sides of the family, wants him to go to Jamaica, like, soon. But now he doesn't want to fly. So we were like, take a boat, swim, do whatever you want to do. But that's your heritage. Make it there. So, and then I did something really adventurous. I have never worked in a restaurant. My son's father and family have owned restaurants, and whatever. But I myself have never worked in a fast food. My son has. I've never done. My mother never wanted us to work retail. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. She just didn't want us to work in a restaurant. She didn't want us to work, I don't know what her reasoning was or whatever. I think she felt like it was a lot of work, and it is. There's a couple of people on my side of the family that are excellent cooks, can cook very, very well. And we've always said, oh, you should open up your own restaurant. And they were like, oh, it's so much work, but you won't know until you try. So that's my message today. Go and do something different. You know what I mean? Do something fun. Say that you've done it. So I say all of that to say that I actually took a job, a little part-time job in a restaurant. That I took 2 part-time jobs this year, and both of them I quit. But for the restaurant, I was only there for 2 days. I would have stayed. I always say I would have stayed. I would have stayed a little bit longer, but it was a lot. The woman was, I won't even go into that story. Well, maybe I will on my podcast. I hinted a little bit on my podcast. Don't even get me started on the podcast. Season 23 is supposed to be out right now, and that's so behind. So yeah. So we'll see if I meet the deadline or if there's going to be any more podcasts. You just have to wait and see. I don't know. I think everybody and their mama have a podcast now. That has nothing to do with me. But I've been doing the podcast for the past 5 years, just as long as I've been doing YouTube. And for the podcast, it's just my way of venting. I talk about my family. I talk about stuff, that's on my mind. I talk about helpful things that will help other moms out there and other things that will help you in your household and in your life, and just share the knowledge, share the wealth. You know what I mean? So more to come on the podcast. So the second part-time job, I lasted for 5 months. I actually quit before, and then the manager was like, nah. And then I couldn't take it anymore because I'm at a point in my life where I don't want to deal with any BS. You know what I mean? Can anybody feel me? If any content creators out there who have millions or maybe that's your only job and you had to go back out there in the workforce, let me know about it. Comment and let me know, how did it go for you? Everyone's experience is different. This one was easy. Just a matter of, learning and, learning the curve. But it was just the young people that I had to work for. Not saying all young people are like this, but the ones I particularly work with, it was just... What? A different kind of worth ethic than what I grew up with. I'm not saying that they don't know their stuff, but it's just the other things and other ways of doing stuff. Now I kind of put myself in my son's shoes a little bit when my son talks about the jobs that he's had in the past, and he doesn't understand how people act or behave at work. And these are all people similar to his age group kind of thing. So I completely understand. I get it now. But anyway, so it was adventurous for me to do that because I've never done both job. I won't say what the second one was, but it is an international company. It's not fast food retail or anything, but it's very interesting. Something to do with, you know, your home or something. It's not Home Depot or something like that. But anyway, because Home Depot is not international, so yeah, and neither is Lowe's. But anyway, but guys, what else did I do? There's some other stuff that I did. When I went on vacation in Jamaica, to my hometown in Jamaica, I went there primarily to relax. The first trip was to see a lot of the family members that are still there. I didn't even get to see everybody, you know, and I didn't do a lot of excursions because I'm not a tourist. So when I see tourists go to Jamaica and they're like, oh, you come and you don't do anything. I'm not a tourist. I've been to the majority of places that you're going to. I just haven't been there in a long time. It's so funny that I see people, but anyway, I digress. Let me just be quiet on. I'm just in some kind of mood today or something. But anyway, that's me being adventurous. As far as my business, I didn't do a lot for my business this year. So just gearing up for 2024, trying to find more of a balance. This year, 2023, was all about me as far as taking time to relax, taking time because my business is 3 years old. Next year, it'll be 4 in the summer, God's willing. And for the first 2 years, I didn't take vacation. A day here or there or whatever. But when you have your own business and you're an entrepreneur, you're putting in the work. And I felt like in the third year, I needed a break. You know what I mean? I still did stuff for the business, but I needed more beach time because I love, love, love the beach. I already mentioned in one of my Jamaican vlogs that I am doing Bible study in with Jehovah Witness Bible study, and somebody commented today and said I should do a video and tell my story, and I was like, what story? Because there's so many. I mean, I'm old. I'm not old, but I have many years on me. So there's lots of stories. So I was like, what story? And then I just told them that they can watch some of my story time videos, that I've posted before. Guys, this pretty much sums up my life. You know that church song, "This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long." I love that song. So it's a lot, but they commented under one of my weight loss journey or when I was working out journey video. So pretty much my weight was good. So I'll just give you a little summary. My weight was good to the point that when I was in college, some of my friends used to say, "Lisa, you don't have a stomach." My stomach was flat. Until after I had my son. And then there is a Jamaican restaurant in Florida called Donna's. If you know, comment down below. They were one of the Jamaican restaurants in addition to I say in-laws, but it's my son's father's side of family in Florida. And Donna has some fried chicken. And I haven't had fried chicken in years. And I was like, after I had my son, and I was like, wait, this remind me of Jamaica fried chicken. So I would eat a lot of the fried chicken and rice and peas and you name it. And you know, the salad and the plantain. And little by little I started gaining weight. But actually I gained the majority of my weight while living in Georgia. Isn't that something? And then I thought about it a few years ago, like, what's the difference between Florida and Georgia? You want to know what the difference is? The beach. I went to the beach every weekend in while I was living in Florida. What did I do when I went to Jamaica? I was at the beach every morning. I think this last time when I went to the beach went to Jamaica in November, I only missed 2 days, 2 or 3 days, only because it was the first day and and the last day of travel, and one day it was raining. But other than that, I'm a beach girl. Give me a house by the beach, somebody. Mr. Issa, whoever, buy me a. Oh, I love the beach. You have no idea. And people don't understand why. It's just so relaxing, so calming. If you know, you know. If you know, then go. Then go. So, yeah. I guess you can put this as a recap of 2023. So I gained all the weight. So, and then I was all in these stressful jobs, making good money, but I was so stressed out. And I am an emotional eater. I eat when I'm stressed. I recognize that. And so I think, so I've lost weight before I come back down, go back up, down. But I think now, because now I'm just stuck at a certain weight right now, and I need to push myself. I haven't been motivated. My schedule is just all off right now because normally in the wintertime I exercise in the morning. I do in the spring and summer as well, but I'm going to have to find a routine for the winter that I can stick to. And then, yeah, because my schedule is just all over the place right now. Who creates my schedule? I do. But and then when I want to go, they're doing maintenance on the gym, my neighborhood gym that have the weights and everything in there. I have my own weights here at home, but it's like they have more weight machines at the gym. And, I haven't even been in the second clubhouse to see if they have weight equipment in there. There's always something going on with the clubhouses, because I have two clubhouses. They're either doing maintenance, fixing something, and then we all can't get in there, but yet we're paying this horrendous HOA fee. So, yeah, don't even get me started on the HOA. If you've been following me from the beginning, you know. But what else? I've had Friday will be a year since my baby Mojo, the dog, passed away. Lucky's right here. Hey, Lucky Poo Poo. And so that'll be 1 year. He's buried in the back. I did make a plaque for his little grave back there. And you all saw that in one of the videos. And yeah, I've had lots of offers, especially in the beginning, which I wasn't completely ready for, where people were offering me dogs, like even the breeder for Lucky commented on my TikTok and was like, Lucky needs a buddy. And I was like, eventually, of any. Because Mojo was a special gift for my son when my son was around 8, 9 years old. My mother friend didn't want him and then gave Mojo to my mother. The way that whole story, if I tell you from beginning to end how that whole thing played out, and it was just aligned for us to have Mojo. And we had Mojo from when he was 2 until when he was 14, when he passed. Lucky, I had to pay for. So Lucky, we had right after weeks, you know, that time when they don't no longer need the mother's milk a little bit. And so had Lucky. Lucky is 7 right now. So yeah, I'm so grateful and thankful that Lucky had the opportunity to meet Mojo, learn from Mojo. They both, you know, got along great. They're both smart dogs. They're both in the same poodle family, even though Mojo was a Maltese and Lucky is a Maltipoo. You would think it's the reverse because of their hair. You know, because Mojo had more curly hair and Lucky has straight hair. And normally a Maltese have straighter hair, but yeah, that's who they are in the, they all fall under the poodle breed. But yeah, so I know eventually it will happen, but it will all happen in God's timing. So yeah, and I think that's for everyone. And I wasn't gonna do it within the first year anyway. So so we'll see, more to come on that one. But I can tell with the dogs in Jamaica, they kind of maybe sense that I was sad or something, because they will always cry near me or or something or whatever. I do miss my dogs. If you're a dog lover and you've had your dogs from when they were little until now, then you understand what I'm going through. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard. And there was not anything out there on YouTube or anything about what to do. Um, you know, I can't live in the past, but I do think about that day a lot when he passed. And the good side of it, that I'm so grateful and thankful I was home when it happened. I knew it was going to happen that day. I even said it that morning. I remember it like it was yesterday, everything. But yeah, so more to come on that. Basically, so as far as my weight loss journey, it just been up and down, up and down. And so when I went to Jamaica in the spring, I was like, I had it in me to, actually, before Mojo died, I started on November 1st of 2022, the 100-day body transformation, where I started to lose the weight. Then he passed, and I kind of like pigged out on some cake or something. And then I got back on track, and then I went to Jamaica, and then, you know, they were like, oh my gosh, Lisa, you gained so much weight, and da da da. And then I pushed myself and pushed myself. And then after a while, it became so hot this summer. It was like the hottest summer ever. And then I pretty much stopped, and then I picked back up again. And yeah, I can't do the same thing over and over. But Lucky came along with me. He was my little walking partner, and I did a lot of my weight loss from just walking. Some of the foods I could have done better on, because there was a time when I lost a whole bunch of weight on just eating right and no workout, and then I did the workout afterwards. This time it was working out more, and the food needed to be adjusted a little bit. And so that's my journey. That's my story. I don't know what they were asking for, which story, because they have so many stories. But as far as the journey doesn't end, I still have a lot more to lose. This is not my ideal weight, people. This is not. But it is what it is for now. I refuse to buy any new clothes unless I have to. All of my clothes are big on me. Some of them I've had from a few, because I've cleaned out my closet. How's the decluttering going? The decluttering is going. I have a couple more weeks until my goal, which is 12/31. The garage is as clean as can be. You're going to see more of that in the next couple of videos. And I'm just going to end this because we're going on almost 25 minutes. But I have a special gift for all of you, because a lot of you are new, right? And the only thing I can advise you all to do is to get caught up on all my past videos. I know some of them are so cringe watching, especially the first ones. You know, you have to give grace to some of the YouTubers, especially if they look different than before, because we didn't know what we were doing, you know, and just came on, and then you learn along the way. And half the time, my didn't have makeup on, my brows wasn't done, or I don't care. I was just thinking in my head. I'm just thinking in my head. This is me behind the scenes kind of thing. I've seen people who house was a mess and didn't look great, and they have millions of followers or whatever. So I don't know what their niche or whatever stuff is or whatever. I'm just on here showing you all what I'm doing, and mostly for my friends and family. But you guys are my Go10 Lisa fam bam, and I just want to say thank you all for watching. I know a lot of you are not subscribed, but you still watch. Eventually, one day you'll press that subscribe button. But like I said, I'm not chasing subscribers. Everything happens in God timing, and just trust in that. I know I'm putting out the content and doing it and sharing it. And by the way, guys, I've loved having a camera from when I was little. You know, I wouldn't say little, but from when I was younger. I always had a camera, always had a video. I love capturing in the moments. I love cinematography. I love great landscapes. I love just capturing it, you know, because time does go by fast. And sometimes all we have is just our little memories and pictures to look at. And who even does pictures anymore? Everything is electronically, but just to have the physical ones. And I also love to talk and I love to laugh. But what else? My son is upstairs right now. So yeah, so I don't know what he's doing. You see him maybe once in a blue moon in my videos. It's quickly dwindling down, you know, because he has his own life, don't want to be in my videos, but yet I sneak and put him on. He has been stressing us out, you know, with his mouth and attitude. And I see parents that are like, oh, my children don't give me any problems. Good for you. But, you know, we're all different. And this is my journey. This is our journey. And it's a testimony to somebody in the end. And that's how I look at it. You know, it's like one of my uncles always gave my grandparents a hard time. And I always say, boy, what a testimony his life is. It really is going to make me cry, but it really is a testimony. You know, you may think, you know, that you can't handle it or whatever during the moment, but it's maybe not for you, maybe it's for somebody. It's like one of the sisters told me during my Bible study. She said, Lisa, you don't know how you're inspiring people. And I was like, what? Me? How? By me coming regularly to do my Bible study. You don't know how you're impacting somebody. You don't know with your smile. Maybe that's my story, you know, that, you know, I've had many names. People call me many names. My name is Lisa, Lisa, as one of my aunts say, who's an English, she's not an English teacher, but used to be a teacher. She's like, the correct pronunciation of your name is Lisa. So, so, so basically, my name is Lisa. Lots of people call me Miss Lisa. A lot of people call me Hey Lady, Miss Lady, Hey Lady. They call me Lady. And I guess some people in their minds probably call me the B word. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. But yeah. Because what did they say? Like you have a resting bee face kind of thing or whatever. I love mystery, very mysterious. Have like a detective brain on a lot of things. I'm suspicious. And What else is there? So yeah, so I'm just on the journey of me losing the weight. I'm on the journey of just, getting back into my spiritual life because I am a Christian from when I was young until now. I think people have to understand as Christians, nobody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. We're all imperfect, and we only have one judge, which is God, to judge us. And we just ask for forgiveness, and just continue on. And I never claimed to be perfect. I never once said that. Never, you know. And but I think just my close friends and family know a lot of my story, just like I know theirs. And a lot of people don't want their stuff on YouTube. There's a lot of family members and stuff that don't want to be on YouTube. So I have to try and tell it without telling it, or maybe not, or and some things just stay private. Yeah. So people may say, "Oh, I'm an open book," but when you start telling it, and they think like, YouTube, whatever, social media, people making judgment and people talking and whatever. So yeah, it's not everything you must put on social media. People are going to be curious about, who are you? Who am I? Who is this woman? And I tell you a little bit, and sometimes I tell you some things, but some things, you know. I even did a video the other day and mentioned one little minute thing, and my mother was like, why did you even mention that? And I'm a private person, and it's not everything, right? And I was like, it's my experience, but yeah. So trying to find the balance in that, and it's like old school meets new school kind of thing, kind of like in the middle, not really new school, right, Lucky? Yeah. So, yeah. So I share what I can share and whatever, but yeah, this life is going on way long. Why are you staring at me like that? Say hi. Say hi. He needs a haircut also. I tried giving him one. But he doesn't like for me to do it. But anyway, but yeah. And then yeah, it's gonna be in a couple of hours, and then fit him in and all this kind of stuff. But you have to have a haircut. But then it's so cold, right? And then you need to put on your sweater and everything. So I hope that you guys got a little bit more insight into who I am, especially if you're new. But like I said, I've done videos for the past 5 years, going on 6 years in February. So yeah. So in there are tidbits, little gems, little information. I'm so mysterious to the point that you probably pick up on something. Some stuff is intentional, some stuff is whatever. I'm not deceiving anybody, I'm not hiding anything. It's just that my family comes first. You all are my secondary family, but yeah. I caught that. But anyway, guys, I share as much as I can share. But in today's day and age, you have to be so cautious of everything. And some things, sometimes I just don't care in some things that I share. But the important stuff, yeah, yeah. So anyway, guys, more to come. You guys, as I mentioned, I am single, and I've had lots of quite a few comments asking if I was or wasn't, or they thought that I was married or getting ready to be married. Who knows what the future holds? Who knows? But as of today's date, yeah. And but I am just on a journey to build my relationship with God more and more, and to have more faith, because we are living in critical times, and we need to get our own households right. You know what I mean? Spiritually right. And that's what I meant in a couple of videos ago when I was talking about my son. Because sometimes the young people out there are being fed information. Oh my gosh, I can't even watch a show without them mentioning something or doing something. And I'm like, is there anything clean or not looking questionable or whatever that your family can watch together? I mean, not to say that he's gonna watch it with me, but just something is just, And then I find myself that like when I'm in Jamaica, I don't watch TV as much because I go outside, I enjoy outside. But here in the United States, I'm just like, ugh. So you're probably saying, well, go back to Jamaica. You want me to? You want me to? Anyway, guys, so yeah, this is the longest live that I've done on YouTube because I love to chat. But this could have been a podcast episode. So yeah, I could have spent this time to get caught up on all my podcast episodes. But yeah, guys, look out for the special video I have for you guys dropping on Christmas Day, if I get everything done. But somewhere before Christmas, which is coming up in a couple of days, or on Christmas Day. Thank you again for subscribing, watching, and listening to me. If you listen to this whole entire live, give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. And thank you all again. Mwah. Go, 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 go. Say go.